Welcome back to our channel. Now we are going to study the classification of Pteridophytes. These plants, also called vascular cryptogams, are grouped into 4 classes: Lycopodiopsida, Psilotopsida, Equisetopsida, and Pteropsida. In this episode, we'll focus on the first 2, Lycopodiopsida, club mosses, and Psilotopsida, whisk ferns. If you haven't watched the salient features of Pteridophytes, watch that first for basic understanding. Let's get started. Now let's start with Lycopodiopsida, also called club mosses. They are primitive vascular plants, usually small, green, and perennial herbs. Their leaves are microphyls, which means they have only one simple vein. Their sporophylls often form cone-like structures called strobili. Most are homosporous, but Selaginella is heterosporous, which is an important step towards seed plants. Now let's talk about the example and importance of Lycopodiopsida. Examples of Lycopodiopsida, which are Lycopodium and Selaginella. Lycopodium is homosporous, meaning it makes only one type of spore. Selaginella is heterosporous, making 2 types of spores, microspores and megaspores. Lycopodium spores are very inflammable, so they are used in fireworks and fingerprint powders. For NEET, remember, heterospory in Selaginella is an important step toward the evolution of seeds. Now let's talk about general features of Psilotopsida. Psilotopsida, or whisk ferns, are the simplest Pteridophytes. Examples include Psilotum and Pteropsida. They have no true roots, only rhizoids with fungi. Their stems are green, photosynthetic, and forked. Leaves are absent or very small. Sporangia are trilocular and grow on the stem. For NEET, remember Psilotum is a living fossil, similar to ancient Pteridophytes. Now let's talk about the life cycle of Psilotopsida, which is like other Pteridophytes, with the sporophyte being dominant. The gametophyte is small, often underground, and may depend on fungi for nutrients. Sporangia produce spores to continue the cycle. Psilotum has little economic use, but it is very important in evolution studies as a living fossil, showing features of early vascular plants. Let's quickly revise part 1 of Pteridophyte classification. Lycopodiopsida or club mosses are small evergreen plants with simple leaves and strobili. Selaginella is heterosporous, an important step towards seed plants. Psilotopsida or whisk ferns are very simple, with no true roots, forked stems, tiny leaves, and trilocular sporangia. Psilotum is called a living fossil. Here's your another challenge question for today. Which of the following statements is correct? Is it option A? Lycopodiopsida are heterosporous and Psilotopsida have true roots. Is it option B? Psilotopsida are the simplest Pteridophytes with reduced or absent leaves. Is it option C? Lycopodiopsida lack vascular tissue. Or is it option D? Psilotopsida produce strobili like Lycopodiopsida. Comment your answers or send them to us on Telegram or Instagram. That's all for part 1 of Pteridophytes classification. We learned about Lycopodiopsida, the club mosses, and Psilotopsida, the whisk ferns, including their features, examples, and NEET points. In the next episode, we'll study Equisetopsida, the horsetails, and Pteropsida, the ferns, with their key features and reproduction. Subscribe and stay tuned for part 2 of our classification of Pteridophytes. See you in the next episode.